I'm joined by Shri Rahul Mithal, CMD of RITES, a CPSC, Navratna PSU company. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to ET now. Sir, today we see that in morning trades, your RITES share is around 5% up. But we talk about the overall 1 year, the share is down by around 40%. So, what will be your message to your shareholder? And at presently, how is your order book look like?
See, RITES has got the USP of being the only infrastructure consultancy company in India which has all areas of infrastructure under one roof except oil and natural gas. So while sometimes the stock may have dipped, but our order inflows, we have attained a milestone of being a one order a day company about 4 quarters back, and we have maintained that strike rate. And the way things are going in quarter 4, we are confident that we'll be able to maintain this strike rate. The last quarter that went by, quarter 3, we got 110 plus orders, totaling to about 1900 crores, which is nearly equivalent to the entire fresh orders of about 2200 crores that we got in the previous complete FY.
Okay.
So that's the kind of aggressive order inflow. Our order book stands at 8,000 crores on 31st December, which is a jump from 5,500 crores, which was on 31st March.
Mm-hmm.
So with this order inflow and the fact that our basic strength is having presence across all areas of infrastructure consultancy, I can only say that this trend of increased order book is going to continue.
So this trend of increased order book will continue, and you are targeting and almost reach one order per day. So what is the segregation of your order book? If we talk about the consultancy and the rolling stock, and on the rolling stock front also, how is your export order book, and which countries you are targeting?
You see, there was a gap of about 3 to 4 years post-COVID in getting fresh export of rolling stock orders. And we were servicing the pre-COVID orders. This was a huge challenge for us because it is a high margin stream of revenue and it was affecting our both top line and bottom line. We strategically started bidding for global tenders about a year and a half back. And the breakthroughs that we got in the last 4 trailing quarters, every quarter we have got one export order. And on 31st December, our export of rolling stock order book stands at 1300 crores. These orders will start generating revenue by quarter 1 definitely of the coming FY. And we aspire to maintain the strike rate of at least one export order every quarter. So this is again an area which strategically we worked on, and this gap which we had for about 2-3 years in fresh orders, we are past that. I think now we will continue to get fresh export of rolling stock orders.
So you will continue to get the rolling stock fresh orders. So at this order book, what are your margin targets going ahead?
You see, if you compare the past data on our EBITDA margins and PAT margins, they have definitely taken a hit. And this is primarily because there has been a huge shift in the breakup of the competitive versus nomination ratio of our order book. Even till about recently, as about a 1 year back, the nomination was above 50% in our order book. At the end of quarter 3, the competitive percentage of our order book is 60% plus. Mm-hmm. So obviously the margins take a hit on that in all streams of revenue, whether it is project consultancy or export of rolling stock. But if you see the trend, we are now in the range of EBITDA margins about 20% and PAT margins about 15-16%. To my mind, as I have been giving a guidance that we have hit the bottom of the barrel now, and moving forward, we aspire to maintain these at these levels.
Okay. And sir, going ahead, just want to understand which new segments you will be exploring, and can we see that what kind of your participation will be for the station redevelopment, for new metro projects, the new metros, metro light, what would be the RITES participation?
You see, as more and more importance and thrust is being given to metros in a large number of cities. RITES has been associated right from the initial Delhi metro days. We have done a large number of projects, domestic and international. We recently completed the Mauritius Metro. As we speak, we are the consultants for the Bangalore Metro, for the Ahmedabad Metro. We are making a DPRs of a large number of metro corridors. So again, this is one area which has huge potential. We will work on that. We are also working a large number of airport projects, both in as DPRs and PMC, because again there's a lot of push in regional connectivity airports. Highways, we are working a large number of highway projects with NHAI across the country, whether it is the designs or the third-party audits. We are working on large number of port augmentation projects. So across sectors, these are the growth sectors which we are targeting, besides of course the rail infra projects, including large number of siding connectivity projects, as a lot of coal plants, steel plants, both PSUs and private players expand their operations. We are doing a lot of rail connectivity projects also. So all these areas of infrastructure, if you see, are seeing a huge push, and there's a huge opportunity and potential for us.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you.